Hello kids, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing very well and you all are very healthy, and I hope that you all have enjoyed your Diwali vacation a lot. So this time again I am back with one more new chapter, and today I am going to start a new chapter, and the topic of the chapter is medicine. So today we will discuss about medicine, new tools related to medical science, and what are the new medicines which are curing our life, and how lifespan of human being is increased and is being long. So this is a very interesting chapter, and we will compare this topic with our ancient time, like when medicine was, how it is differed from today to the our past time. So let's we have a glance on this chapter. So the topic of the chapter is medicine. Medicine is that which we take when we are falling ill. Definitely we have lots of disease. Sometimes we face disease, and diseases are of different type. Some are for short term, some disease are continuing for a long time. So for every disease we have a particular medicine. Fine. But before starting this chapter, I want to take you to the our ancient time, when there was not so much development in the field of medicine. So people during olden time used to fall ill frequently and for a long time. But nowadays, if we have any disease, like when we have, if we have malaria, dengue, or any fever, or any cold, cough, any sort of disease, then we are very rapidly getting cured. But in olden times, in ancient time, these diseases means was very panic, and treatment of these diseases were very tough. But as medical science has improved a lot, these medicines, these diseases are getting cured very quickly. Medical science saw very rapid advancement during uh, during 19th century to 20th century. It means that between the time period between 19th century to 20th century, between this centuries, medical science has grown up a lot. Means there are lots of rapid advancement, means lots of progressive changes took place during this century. Okay, so several drugs and instruments were invented for the curing different diseases. Numbers of medicines, numbers of drugs, means a part of medicine, numbers of drugs and instruments means that tool which helps to find the disease or to cure the disease. So numbers of drugs and instrument were invented. Fine. Now because of these discovery, people started living healthier lifespan. It means ki the life of people becoming more longer than the earlier one, because in olden time there was a shortage of medicine, means there was lack of knowledge in the medical field, so there was not so much advanced medicine, so life of the people were not saved. They were dying more frequently than today what people have the age span. So by the discoveries of these drugs and instrument, life of the people has been becoming for long lifespan. Next, first point we have done, second point. Now third point, important medical inventions and discoveries. Yes, lots of numbers of inventions took place in the field of medicine, medical science, and numbers of discoveries. Like for the treatment of different diseases, different technique took place, and diseases are being cured by more advanced treatment. Fine. Next is clinical thermometer. Okay, let's start our chapter with one tool which is very common in our family. Like in most of the families, in most of the houses, we will find a very common tool. It is called clinical thermometer. So what is clinical thermometer? See, it is an instrument which is used to measure the body temperature. Actually our body is normally warm, but not like getting the high temperature. So when we have a high temperature in our body, then we call it fever. We are falling caught by fever. So these fever are not normal sometimes. These are very dangerous. Fine. So the tool which is used to measure the scale of fever, that is called clinical thermometer. Okay, it was invented by Daniel Fahrenheit in the year 1714. Yes, in the year 1714, Daniel Fahrenheit invented a tool which is named clinical thermometer. Thermometer सबके घर में होता है. Fine. Now temperature measured in degree Fahrenheit. So actually what happened? What is the structure? Let's see. So structure is something like this. Structure is something like this. Fine. There are some scales and there is a line. Fine. And mercury is filled in this bulb. This is a silver colored bulb. There is a liquid mercury is filled. Actually this thermometer, it is put under the tongue or under the arms, and then we keep it for few seconds. Then the temperature is caught by this bulb which is filled with mercury, and it is raising slowly. When this is crossing the limit of 98 degree Fahrenheit, if it is crossing the level of mercury, if it is crossing the limit of 98 degree Fahrenheit, then it means we are caught by fever. Okay, and sometimes it is 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, 4 degree, 5 degree and so on. But when it is crossing the limit 98 degree Fahrenheit and 1, 2, 3, then we have severe fever. Then we need to consult doctor immediately. Fine. So the temperature is measured on the thermometer is by 98 degree Fahrenheit, or if we calculate in Fahrenheit, then it is 98.90 degree Fahrenheit, and sometimes temperature we can calculate in centigrade also. So this is 37 degree centigrade. These two different terms tells us that we are having the normal body temperature. Actually our body is normally little hot, means temperate. So what is the normal temperature of our body? It is 98 degree Fahrenheit, or we can say 38 degree centigrade. It is the normal temperature of the body. And if the body temperature is higher or lower than, if body temperature is higher than this or lower than the body temperature, then it means कि the person is not well. Our body need a proper temperature to keep our body fit. So temperature below 98 degree Fahrenheit, 37 degrees centigrade. If temperature is more than this, then we are not fit. If temperature is below this, then again we are not fit. So this is all about clinical thermometer, and you know this structure. You must be having this tool at your home. So first of all, you write this point in your notebook. Now let's discuss about one more new tool, one more tool in the field of medical science, and the tool's name is stethoscope. Yes, stethoscope is something like a medical tool which was invented by Dr. Rene in the year 1816. Yes, in the year 1816, Dr. Rene invented the tool stethoscope. Actually, this stethoscope is used to listen sound of internal organs like lungs or the heart. Fine. So doctor actually observe the heartbeat, listen the heartbeat by using this instrument which is called this stethoscope, and it is used to identify if there is any problem in functioning of these organs. Especially this stethoscope is used to listen the heartbeat and the functioning of the lungs, and if there is any unusual activity or the sound, then if doctor finds, then definitely the disease or the ideas behind the disease can be caught. So this is all about the stethoscope which doctor generally use, and you must have seen this instrument. So these are the 3 lines. Please write it down in your notebook. Now one more tool in the field of medical science which was invented, and which brought revolutionary changes in the field of medical science. Its name is microscope. Yes, the microscope is that tool which is very capable to see very tiny object. Tiny objects means that very small objects can be seen which our naked eyes cannot see. Fine. So this is a tool which helps us to see very tiny object by enlarging the size. It means कि जो छोटे छोटे टाइनी ऑब्जेक्ट्स होते हैं उनको साइज में ये मल्टीपल टाइम्स बड़ा करके, enlarging means to make them bigger in size, multiple. So by enlarging these tiny objects we can see the tiny objects which our naked eyes actually cannot see. Fine. Next is first microscope named Flea glasses. Yes, the first microscope when it was invented, its name was Flea glasses. And Dutch optician, yes, his name was Zacharias. Yes, what was the name of the Dutch optician? His name was Zacharian, invented light microscope in 1590. Lightweight microscope was invented, and it was invented in the year 1590. Next, it helped scientists to identify disease causing germs. Actually, disease occurs by the attack of germs. So different disease are caused by the attack of different germs. So we have to find out which germ is this. When we find out finally that which germ is causing the disease, then definitely it can be cured. So for identify that germs, microscope is the best one tool to help to find the causes behind the disease. So it helps scientists to identify disease causing germs and find cure for them. Once cause is found behind the disease, it can be cured, because reason if it is found, then solution can be given. So this is all about the microscope. Very short note I have written on the board. Please write down in the notebook. Now one more advancement in the medical science is medical imaging. Actually, the word imaging means the photograph, image, photograph, picture. So what is medical imaging means? Medical imaging means that taking photograph. Fine, actually taking photograph to find out the internal problem in our body. When we have problem inside our body, in the internal part of our body that we cannot see, so to find out what is the internal problem inside the body, we doctors are taking photograph of that particular part. Fine, through medical imaging. And these medical imaging needs very special tools to see inside the body and the problem which is occurring, persisting internal part of the body, in the internal part of the body. ECG, cardiography, X-ray, ultrasound, these are some commonly used medical imaging process which is used to see the internal part of the body, how these are behaving or how these are disturbed. Fine. So this is all about imaging. Next is लेज़र ट्रीटमेंट. व्हाट इज लेज़र ट्रीटमेंट? एक्चुअली सर्जरीज जब होती है तो बॉडी के पार्ट्स को कट किया जाता है, स्टिचेस की जाती है, सम प्रोसेस आर देयर. सो नाउअडेज आफ्टर द इन्वेंशन ऑफ लेज़र ट्रीटमेंट, दिस लेज़र ट्रीटमेंट इज यूज टू रिप्लेस सर्जरीज की कट लगाने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती है. So surgery is replaced by laser treatment. It is a narrow beam of high intensity light. It means that it is dispersing light which is very narrow and very high intensity light, and it travel long distance in a straight line. Actually normal lights which is coming from any source, it is getting dispersed here and there, है ना? Normally light is dispersing, but laser treatment, light is coming from one source and it is reaching at very straight line. It is not dispersing. This dispersion is not happening in it. So laser treatment destroy diseased tissue. So our body, which is made up of numbers of cells and tissues, so wherever we have problem in our body, that part is actually treated by the high intensity light, and that area is cured by the laser treatment. So this is all about medical imaging and laser treatment. Please write down these important lines in the notebook. Now let's see what is an antibiotic. Antibiotic is one more being beneficial in research of medical science. Fine. So what is an antibiotic? Antibiotic is a group of bacteria. Yes, antibiotic is a group of bacteria which is injected in our body. Yes, the bacteria is injected in our body to fight against disease कॉजिंग बैक्टीरिया. यस, वो बैक्टीरिया जो हमारी बॉडी में एंटर कर चुके हैं, बीमारी फैला चुके हैं, उनके अगेंस्ट लड़ने के लिए एंटीबायोटिक बैक्टीरिया इज इंजेक्टेड इन आवर बॉडी. फाइन, दैट इज कॉल्ड एंटीबायोटिक. In the year 1928, Alexander Fleming, yes, Alexander Fleming, Alexander Fleming, he discovered first antibiotic. So the first antibiotic which was invented in the medical science, its name was penicillin. Yes, penicillin is that antibiotic which was first discovered by Alexander Fleming in the year 1928, and this discovery being very beneficial in order to fight against disease causing bacteria. Yes, one more method we can say, its name is pasteurization. Yes, pasteurization is a method. What is that method? For what it is used? That I will tell you. Louis Pasteur. Yes, he was a French chemist from France, and he discovered that the disease causing germs. Yes, there are some germs which are already present in milk and water both, and these we should not consume with before boiling. So, and these germs which are present in water and milk, that can be completely destroyed by boiling process. So the germs which are already present in milk and water both, that should be destroyed first, then should be consumed. So for this purpose, these two liquid must be boiled first, then we should use. So this method of boiling milk and water before consuming is known as pasteurization, which was invented by Louis Pasteur. Fine. So first of all, you write this small note on these two topics in the notebook. Now let's we talk about what are antiseptic. Actually, this is a term antiseptic which was discovered by Joseph Lisser. Yes, the name is Joseph Lisser, and he was the person who invented antiseptic for the first time. And according to antiseptic, it is like wound, means जो हमारे घाव होते हैं, cut or marks, that can be protected from getting infected. See, when we are getting wound in our body, on our body, then the external part of the wound, that is very supposed to get infected by in open air, dust or any sweating. Fine. So these areas should be protected, and this is protected and cured by using antiseptic. So antiseptic is mainly used to protect the wound before it getting infected. Antiseptic is used so that wound should be protected against any kind of infection. So it can be protected by washing them in carbolic acid. Yes, every antiseptic substance that is containing carbolic acid, which is the main factor working behind the non-spreading of the infection. Fine. Next is sterilization. What is sterilization? Sterilization is a process in which we boil or heat something. It is a chemical treatment. Fine. What is sterilization? It is a boiling or heating of any substance. It is a chemical treatment. It is a process of killing harmful germs. Yes, harmful germs को मारने के लिए, kill करने के लिए sterilization process is used. And sterilized substances are not harmful for our body. Any substance which is boiled, heated or chemically treated, that can be used on our body. So that substance which is sterilized, that is not harmful for our body. Suppose for example the needle injection, that is sterilized means syringe which is already used, that we should not reuse again, because it can cause infection in another's body. So every time, for every person, syringe must be sealed and new packed. So because that packed syringe is actually sterilized, and that is okay. So sterilization is a process of killing harmful substance, harmful germs which is stick to the any substance, and sterilized substance are not harmful for our body. So these are very small notes of antiseptic and sterilization. Please write down in the notebook. So beta, here our chapter is getting over. I hope you have understood the chapter, and chapter is very small, and I hope it is clear to all of you. So this chapter is actually very interesting, because today we have come to know about different things, and which different tools which are related to the medical field. So I will be again back with one more new chapter. Till then, have a nice day. Goodbye.